Hello, and welcome aboard WhalePod to another episode of Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I'm your Captain Whale, and in today's video we're going to start tackling some side quests again, mainly going after more important ones, or ones that I feel like could be interesting. And for today's quest, we're going to be starting around the Capricorn Peak area of the Asia region, carefully sneaking past this scary-looking platoon of Agnian soldiers, and heading towards this question mark due southwest from us through this little cave area. We can see we are now close enough for it to be appearing before us. We will off-see some soldier husks before we get there. We have gotten Colony 9 a bit more affinity. After all, we can see the Colony 9 Pharaonis all the way in the distance down there. And you would die to get that collectible. So we're not going to try for it. Instead, we're going to approach this quest-related event here and see what it has for us.
What's this now? Seriously, more of those mutters come to ruin our day again.
Let's ruin theirs first.
The illusion returns! Hey, I was wondering when these guys were going to show up again. Hadn't quite gone so far as vocalizing, I wonder when these guys are going to show up again, like I did for DJ before the Cloud Keep arc. Oh yeah, we have some new classes. We're currently playing as Senna in the martial artist class. This is going to be a pretty easy quest as they are a very low level compared to us, as this quest was available before we went to the Cloud Keep. I just chose to pass it by because, well, the Cloud Keep felt more important at the time. The martial artist class is really weird. And it's weird in a bit of a good way. I do like playing as martial artists. It does pack quite a bit of a punch, literally. But the talent art can be a bit of a drag, as it does drain your arts completely. Well, the recharged ones. The ones that are still recharging will not be drained for it. It also does a lot of damage depending on how many arts you're using. When I've drained all 6 arts, it can deal upwards of 80,000 damage. Maybe that also requires a power charge or an attack up buff. But it does hit decently hard. Don't know if it's worth losing the recharge though.
Incoming! A tactical retreat? Lands! Yeah, I got it! Senna, hit him where it hurts, will ya?
What's going on here?
Who is this girl? Where did she come from? For a soldier, she's awfully,
Yeah, I know what you mean. She looks about 3 terms old. Way too young to be fighting on the front lines.
Not to derail the convo, but are we sure she'll be okay? We pulled her out of the Lev, but is there anything else we can do?
I don't see any external injuries, but no signs of waking up either. Hard to tell either way.
Senna, don't worry. She's still alive. I'm sure she'll pull through. Mimi, you sure?
Look, we can talk about her all day, or we can find her a doctor. I know which one I'd prefer.
All right, but she and her people did assault colony soldiers, so taking her to a colony seems like asking for trouble.
then how about the city? They have medical facilities there.
Indeed, seems advisable.
What do we do about the Levnis?
Let's leave it for now. Transporting the girl should take priority.
I can carry her. Thanks, Anna. She'll be in good hands. Yeah, I'll make sure of it.
Hero quests, Inhumanity. Well, I don't think I was quite right on the money with one of those Levnesses being a party member, but the fact that there is a pilot in the Levness, I think that's pretty close. Quest complete. The illusion returns. 0 experience, 0 gold, 0 soul points. How stingy are the illusions? We all did level up from that fight. I went around and soul hacked as many of the previously defeated unique monsters as I could, and just barely were below level 66 when all that was done. Our destination does lie in the city, but I do want to see what's in this immediate cave area here.
Something so valuable here.
Well, whatever's in this immediate cave area here, there's some toxic Kool-Aid.
Huh? This is new.
Knockleamire.
Are we gonna be all right?
Hey, that's not your everyday chump.
Let's see how spicy this poison water is. Oof, very spicy.
And
I feel like the last field skill might have something to do with not taking damage from poison water.
we've really walked a bit, huh?
Yeah, we have, Senna. All right. City. City interior. Serene Square is a bit farther from our destination, but it's also not right by a question mark. We want to avoid all the question marks we can for now. We also want to avoid the lowercase i's, all the imaginary numbers. And here I was thinking they were just lost in this city. Oh yeah, before we actually go and progress this thing, we do have Triton back in the party. Noah is our new Lost Vanguard. Mio is our new Signifier. Uni is our new Seraph. Tyon is our new War Medic. Lance is our new Heavy Guard. Senna is our new Martial Artist. Lance will be getting his rank 20 here before we are done with this class rotation. And of course we are bringing Triton with us because still have characters that need to unlock Soul Hacker, still have characters that need to unlock Martial Artist. This is just more, didn't have anything else I could go in there. Some characters still need Seraph, some characters still need Signifier, and some characters still need Lost Vanguard. We were not able to fit in Stalker, which some characters also still need Stalker. Talk of Hollis. Doctor! Oh, it's you. What's got you in such a flurry? Here, let me tell you. Well, it seems she's simply temporarily lost consciousness as a result of a blow to the head. Oh, so does that mean she'll be okay? Yes, it's a passing symptom. With a bit of rest, she should come awake naturally. Phew, that's a relief. Until it does, I'd like to keep her here for observation. Wait, that's not really necessary. Seems like there might be a reason for your reluctance, No, it's just that she's, oh dear. There's an empty house tucked away in a quiet corner of the city. I'll send word to let you use it. Doctor, the patient will be transferred there. The rest is up to you, I hope you'll find this agreeable. Ah, yes, thank you so much. You're a lifesaver. More than usual, I mean. If anything happens, you know where to find me. Well, take care now. I'm really starting to feel like this is going to be... Yeah, that the fourth field skill is going to be poison water walking. Where is this on the map? Let's come at it from the other direction and see if it's possible to skirt that question mark. If not, well, we know what quest we're doing next. I was gonna go help Doran and Bam Bam again next, but if we get drawn into city shenanigans, well, I guess we get drawn into city shenanigans. And we skirted it. Hey, Dr. Zaid.
Ah, you're here. About the girl we transferred here. She's just woken up.
Whoa, really?
Yeah. Although, I should say, she's a little,
Were there any complications?
No, nothing like that. Or at least nothing to complain to you about.
You're not making sense, and it's getting me antsy.
The doctor said she didn't need any medical attention, and... You know what? Why don't you just talk to her yourselves? Just bear in mind, she's still a patient, so take it easy on her, eh?
Seems at least they kept her safe. But now what?
Yeah, it ain't like we can just leave her here forever.
Let's talk to her first, like you said. We should try to learn more.
All right, but she's recently injured. We probably shouldn't all crowd her.
You're right. If we're just asking questions, one person should be enough.
That sounds like a plan. So who'll go?
Surely it's Uni, right? She deals with injured people all the time. And she should be right at home.
Oh yeah? Cheers for volunteering me.
I'll go. You, Senna. Why the sudden impulse?
Well, it's probably my fault she's like this.
It was really more like an accident, you know? There's no need for you to feel responsible.
It's not that exactly. It's more like... if I don't do something, I'll have a dirty... science.
You've never heard that word out loud, have you?
Oh.
Well, then we'll leave the girl to you. Is that all right, Senna?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Do be careful though. She might be meek now, but keep in mind she and her mates came after us.
We'll be right outside. If anything happens, just shout.
I can handle myself, Mimi. But thanks. I will.
All right. It was funny to see Senna try and mull over Conscience.
Okay then. I'm going in.
And she's going in.
Ah! Hi! I see you've woken up. How are you feeling? Any pain?
Can confirm faint sensation of pain in cranial region. However, operational efficiency of number 7 remains unaffected.
What? Uh, okay. That's good. Actually, I'd like to apologize. Before, I didn't realize you were inside that thing, and... Are you okay?
No major issues detected.
I see. Anyway, if it's all right with you, could you tell me something about yourself?
The question lacks specificity. Number 7 cannot respond.
Oh, I'm really sorry. I guess that was a bit wishy-washy, huh? Well, for starters then, are you a Kavesi soldier or are you Agnian?
Kevis, Agnes.
Yeah, that's right. You must know those, right?
Affirmative. However, discrepancy was encountered while processing query.
Huh? What do you mean?
Affiliation of number 7 does not match either of 2 options provided.
Doesn't match. Well, then that only leaves...
Special Mobile Combat Unit under Direct Mobius Command. Alias, Colony 0.
Whoa, you know about Mobius?
Affirmative.
Then, when you attacked us...
Colony 0 soldiers of numbers 7 and below were tasked with eradication of Ouroboros.
Whoa, that's not great. So this girl really is our enemy. I have to warn the others. Although, is that really true? She did attack us, so why is she like this now? What you just told me, it sounded really important. Won't you get in trouble for saying it?
I was not ordered to silence on the matter.
I see. Okay. Oh, shoot, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Senna. What's yours?
I have no name.
Huh?
Number 7 does not possess information under the category name.
You don't have a name? Wait, so this number 7 thing you've been saying all along?
An individual identification number assigned to soldiers of Colony 0. We do not belong to Kevis or Agnes. We are special assets. Publicly, we do not exist. Consequently, records of personal information stored in growth modules are also expunged at the time of birth.
That's crazy.
Shall I consider the questioning to be over?
No, wait. What you just said, you don't think it's strange?
Cannot ascertain purpose of question. Requesting additional clarification.
I mean, for example, that name thing, a colony that calls people by a number, that's so dehumanizing. Don't you feel bad to be called like that? I mean, you're the same as us, after all.
Cannot ascertain purpose of question.
Oh.
Requesting clarification.
Senna. Hey, you okay?
Did you learn anything? Hang on, love, you don't look so good.
What happened, Senna?
Mimi, I don't know what to do.
Hey, Senna. Everything's fine. Let's go somewhere we can talk. Is that all right?
Yeah, sure.
Info acquired number 7. And number 7 is going to be a blatant reference to a party member from Xenoblade Chronicles whose very existence is considered so much of a spoiler that they are referred to under a community code name of 7 until they are acquired, as they are the 7th party member obtained in Xenoblade Chronicles. They have some similarities in appearance and backstory to number 7 in there.
Can we maybe train?
In order to avoid spoilers, though, for people who have not played Xenoblade Chronicles, I will not go into any further detail about number 7 and 7's shared commonalities. Number 7, discuss. Please let this be voiced.
Colony Zero? Wow. They did seem like more than regular soldiers, but that's wild.
If they're palling around with Mobius, we can't really ignore them, I suppose.
We still have very little information. I think a more thorough investigation is in order.
Okay, but we're talking about a tiny third termer here.
Senna, what do you think?
Huh?
What do I think about what?
You're the one that spoke with her. What's your gut telling you?
I just asked questions and she just answered them. But even though she attacked us, she doesn't seem hostile or violent. And when I spoke to her, she was literally just answering questions. It didn't feel like a conversation at all. She looks like us, but is actually a whole different kind of being. That's how I felt. And then I got scared of her, and...
Oh, I'm sorry, Senna.
Senna, give us your honest opinion. Do you think she's an enemy?
I don't really know yet. That's kind of why I'd like to try talking to her again, I think.
What do you mean? You just said you were scared of her.
I am, it's true, but I want to make sure I got the right idea, and that's stronger than my fear. Not just about if she's an enemy, but also about who she actually is, how she thinks and feels.
I get it. You need a bit more time for that, sure.
Right. I also want to say sorry for leaving without saying anything last time.
Okay then. If you're doing a house visit and apologizing at once, how about a little gift to grease the wheels?
Oh, Senna, you could bring her your onigiri.
Onigiri?
It's a portable Agnian snack made of packed boiled myth rice.
They're lovely and salty, especially the way Senna makes them. They really hit the spot after a long training session.
Huh? You can make food?
Oh, of course I can. Onigiri, at least. Oh, wait. But we don't have any myth rice.
They should have decent reserves in Colony Lambda.
Hey, nice! No, hang on. How'd you know that off the top of your head?
Commander Izzard likes them. The onigiri.
Well, that's just peachy then. Hope he doesn't mind sharing.
Thanks, you guys.
Well, off to Colony Lambda for our little mecha girl here. Cave mouth. People to talk to, but we're not here to talk. We are here to progress a quest. The Lambda Commissary. You want myth rice? Sure, I don't mind. Feel free to grab some if you like. We're close to the water here, so the harvest's always good quality. Huh, I never knew. If you need it, if you ever need more, just holler at your boy. Now we only need a place to cook. They taste best when they're fresh, so maybe we can use the canteen in the city. Snow White myth rice obtained. Back to the city. Machiba Canteen.
got a feeling in my bones.
Well, keep feeling it, because you're not getting any right now. Mwamba has new stuff to say. You're more important than some colony lambda nobody.
Whatever that is.
So how's life in the city? I'd say I've gotten used to it. Now I'm feeling better. Maybe it's time I started lending a hand with the salvaging. That's a great idea. Something tells me you'd be a real Spock and scavenging genius. What? Why do you say that? I wasn't thinking too much about actual salvaging. I was gonna help out as a guard, I meant. This Mwamba apparently does not have all his memories back, despite having very heavily recalled some stuff earlier. And by earlier, I mean when we were saving him.
Man, I haven't made onigiri in a minute. Hope I can still shape them right. Ah, that's nice. Now, let's take them to our patient.
Item obtained, onigiri. Once again, we gotta skirt around that annoying question mark. Now we just gotta hug the building line as much as possible again.
Senna, wait. This time around, we'd like to sit in on the conversation too.
Huh? But I thought...
No worries. We'll hang back and watch. We're happy to let you do the talking.
Okay then, if you say so. Hey, sorry to intrude. Can we have a moment?
No objections. You wish to resume questioning.
No, that's not why I'm here. It's just that last time, I was kinda rude. So, to apologize, I thought I'd visit again and bring you a little something. I figured you might be hungry. They're called onigiri?
Yes.
I'm not very good at this, so they're about the only thing I can make.
Yes.
But I can guarantee they're tasty, and actually, Mimi says so too. I mean Mio, she's...
Yes.
Oh, sorry, my bad, but please, feel free to eat.
I will eat.
How about it then?
Cannot ascertain purpose of question.
Are they tasty? Did I make them right?
With regard to first question, number 7, confident, tasty, to be accurate, assessment.
Oh, really? That's good to hear.
In regard to second, application of manual pressure resulting in compaction and prior cohesion, also showing excess salt level.
Oh. No, wait, that's the best part. Isn't it nice and chewy?
Affirmative.
Huh?
Number 7 has not taken sustenance in this form before. Currently considering that others of Colony 0 may also enjoy the experience.
Oh, you think so?
Particularly number 9 seem to be growing disaffected with the rations being distributed. And number 3, whose calorie intake exceeds the baseline, may find these more sating. As a precaution, salt levels may have to be marginally adjusted pursuant to guidance from number 6.
Huh.
Is there a problem?
No, it's nothing. Oh, but if it's okay with you, could I ask you to tell me more?
Acknowledged. Continuing explanation.
So, were the onigiri tasty?
You already have a sufficient reply to this question.
Have you come to like the onigiri I made?
Affirmative.
Well, that's good then. I'll make them for you again sometime.
Yes.
Well, she eats like normal, and she can handle small talk.
Yeah, there's nothing suspicious about her. Except she talks funny. But whatever.
Let's let Senna keep her talking for a bit longer.
Hey, you said you didn't have a name.
Recollection of making such a statement exists.
Well, then, what about Sagiri?
Perhaps this is some sort of code or cipher.
No, I was asking what you thought about Sagiri for a name.
Cannot follow logic behind query. Requesting more rational explanation.
You're using difficult words again. I just didn't want to keep only calling you, you.
The designation number 7 is...
Right. I just took the se part from 7 and tacked on the giri from onigiri. Sagiri.
Failure to comprehend basis for utilizing this nomenclature.
Well, it's 'cause you said you liked onigiri just then.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Senna, don't you think you're taking it a bit far?
Yeah, love. Did you lose your brain at the gym or something?
I'm sorry, Senna. I don't think I see what you're after here.
Whoa, when did everyone get so mean? I think it's a great name, Sagiri.
Yeah, I think so too, actually. It seems really, friendly somehow.
It's not really like you to come out with something like this, Senna.
Really? Well, maybe so. But Mimi, I don't think it's right to call a person by a number. Hey, I'm sorry. I let my mouth run away from me. I understand if you felt hurt by it.
Regulations contain no special provisions on restricting designation.
Huh?
Number 7 has no authority based on which to reject proposed designations, whatever they may be.
Does that mean we can call you Sagiri and you won't mind?
Affirmative.
Well, there you have it then. Affirmative.
Nicely done, Senna.
Yeah, thanks. The girl might still be a total mystery, but really, it wouldn't have been right to call her number 7.
Alright, we gotta talk to this precious little mecha girl more still. Yes, she is absolutely precious.
What happened?
A coded transmission from Colony 0. The Mobius Consul F is requesting parley with Ouroboros.
The Mobius is requesting what?
Number 7 will use Own Iris as relay to forward the transmission to you.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance, my young Ouroboros friends. I am F, and before we go further, I would like to sincerely apologize for the discourtesy of this method of introduction.
Ugh, what a shameless slug. He thinks we'll forget he tried to kill us.
You say you want to parley. How do you imagine that will go at this point?
I'm certain you will feel guarded, and rightly so. And yet, with that acknowledged, I would like to offer an opening of negotiations with you.
Negotiations?
Should you accept my invitation, I will rescind the extermination order on you, Ouroboros. Colony 0 will henceforth no longer concern itself with your comings and goings.
Oh, that'd be swell! If we were stupid enough to trust your word.
And your demands?
The bodily return of number 7.
Huh?
And that's it? That's all it would take for you to never fight with us again?
Yes, you have my guarantee. and that of the whole of Colony Zero.
Are you joking? You're Mobius. You'd throw away one or two soldiers without batting an eye.
Certainly some consuls do display such callousness, a deplorable state of affairs. But not I. I hold the light of life possessed by Colony Zero to be of the utmost importance. Naturally, that includes number 7. That is precisely why I have reached out to you, nominally my enemies, even with the concomitant difficulties acknowledged.
Are you telling the truth?
Come on, Senna, don't fall for it.
Can you give us a guarantee that you aren't lying to us right now?
Of course, is what I'd love to say, but naturally simple words are never enough to engender trust. I know. I've sent the current coordinates of Colony Zero to number 7. We shall remain here. Should you find yourselves receptive to my offer, do please pay us a visit and bring number 7 with you.
So you think giving us your location will make us trust you?
How do we know this isn't a trap?
In such a circumstance, you would possess a handy hostage in number 7. I trust I needn't say more.
Ugh. Has this guy heard the way he sounds?
Of course, that is not what any of us really want. My desire is to see number 7 safely returned to me. That is all. Number 7?
Yes?
I am tasking you with guiding them to Colony Zero. Follow their command until you return.
Compliance.
And number 7?
Yes?
We've all been worried about you. That will be all. I will eagerly anticipate the day when we meet in more favorable circumstances.
By the Consul's authority, number 7 is hereby assigned to the Ouroboros' command as an exceptional measure for the duration. Pending your decision on the outcome of the proposed exchange, I await your command to depart.
Well, this was unexpected.
Sagiri, what do we do with you?
I know what I'm gonna do with F. I'm gonna beat him up so I get to keep my new robot daughter. We gotta talk to her one more time, it seems. Pending your decision, the outcome of the proposed exchange, I await your command to depart. Give her the order.
Wait, are you serious? You really trust that consul?
Of course I don't. Not entirely. I know it could be a trap as well, but still. If, and this is a big if, okay? If he was telling the truth earlier, then we won't have to fight with Sagiri and her friends. And more importantly, I'm sure there are people waiting for her there. So, for all those reasons, I thought...
Well, either way, things can't stay like this forever.
Rather than make speculation after speculation and do nothing, you want to set something in motion.
It's also possible, if unlikely, that we might be able to talk it through.
All right. Can you tell us where Colony Zero is right now?
Etia region, Capricorn Peak.
Huh? Wait, isn't that... That's where we fought against those guys, ain't it?
The point where Colony Zero is stationed is located even further in.
That explains why you were lying in wait for us there.
However, the geographical feature called the Noclia Mire is located en route. Entering it is predicted to have severe negative impact on your biological processes.
Then how do you guys get through?
A Pharaon's environmental hazard resistance can temporarily neutralize poisonous materials.
What's a Pharaon? Oh, is that the thing you were riding inside?
Affirmative. Consequently, traversal through the afflicted area will necessitate retrieval and refurbishing of the abandoned Pharaon suit.
We can ask Riku to fix it up. Will that be okay with you?
No objections.
Oh, if Riku must, we'll not leave friends in lurch.
All right then. Just be patient for us a little while longer, okay, Sagiri?
Compliance.
Right. We gotta fix up a big robot to be able to walk through poison water. Wrong map. I'm getting too used to that one. Etia region, and now that we have heard it pronounced. Our objective is there where we fought before. Gava Junction is the closest place to it. And yes, Sagiri is a guest right now. Sneaking by those Agnians yet again.
How does it look, Riku? Can you get it in working order?
It looked like problem mostly cosmetic. Riku have it working in no time flat. And ready. Riku proud of own handiwork.
And how does it look to you? Can you still use it?
Power lines clear. All sensors online. Theron Unit number 7, fully operational.
That sounds good. Are you ready to guide us?
Understood. Designating route.
Sagiri has temporarily joined the party. Sorry, Captain, you're out of here. Hazard neutralization. You can now safely traverse fields where previously you would take environmental damage. Hazard neutralization. This is a traversal skill that Sagiri taught the party. It allows you to run over poisonous surfaces without taking damage. Yeah, take that, spicy water.
Beyond here.
No more corroding us with your purpleness.
Quite a rare sight.
Environmental resistance field deployed. Hazardous elements will be neutralized.
That sounds good, I think.
Scanning for Colony Zero's...
Oh yeah, it is good.
We are approaching the rendezvous point.
Definitely good.
Here.
Welcome, friends. I've been hoping you would come.
We've brought your soldier as you asked. So what now?
Number 7 seems uninjured. Thank you for this magnanimous measure. As promised, Colony Zero's order to eradicate Ouroboros will be rescinded. You have my word that we will never again darken your doorsteps, figuratively speaking.
Talk is cheap, man.
Oh, I assure you, the soldiers of Colony Zero are most faithful. They would never disobey an issued order. What's more, I personally have nothing but the deepest respect for you all. After all, you did tend to my dear number 7 and brought her back to me unscathed. I offer you my sincere, heartfelt thanks.
Yeah, all right.
This doesn't sit right with me.
Oh, I've just had the greatest idea. Number 7, you and our guests have traveled long and far to arrive here. Why don't we introduce them to the rest of the Colony Zero personnel?
Compliance.
I think we're actually fine.
Nonsense, no need to be shy. We need to tie a bond of trust between us, and where better to start than with a round of introductions?
Sagiri, are you all right with that? The Consul's word is absolute. Number 7 does not have the prerogative of choice.
Number 7, show your face to everyone. I'm sure they'd like that. Number 4 has also been worried about you.
Yes. Number 4?
Number 4 is Number 7's right-hand man. With Number 7 absent, he had to take over the reins instead.
He means like being an aide, then?
Sagiri, does that make you the commander?
Parts of the definition appeared discrepant, but on the whole, there are no major issues with that denomination.
You could have told us, you know.
I have no record of the fact being queried.
You've noticed it too, right, Tyon?
Yeah, and I can't make sense of it. The consul's attitude is one thing, but more importantly...
The Pharaonis. The one thing a colony needs, and there's no sign of it here. Or maybe it's just something completely different from the colonies we know.
A special unit under direct Mobius command. Were we too hasty coming here?
For Senna's sake, and for that girl she trusts, let's hope not.
Whoa, check this place out.
Alright, Sagiri is still with us. For now, at least.
Okay, colony info updated.
All these kids have the weird, and they're all kids because they have to be small enough to fit inside these Pharaons here.
Number 7. I'm relieved to see you back safe.
Number 4, no status abnormalities?
We're all good here. Number 10 and number 8 are currently on a mission, but should be back soon.
Revising query. Are there status abnormalities in number 4's condition?
No. I'm okay. Number 4 can still fight.
However...
Number 7, you're not at fault. If anything, it's my fault. Having such poor abilities in battle. Without disengaging the Farron's limiter, I couldn't fight
Number 4.
What's wrong? What is it?
Sparks, you don't think this is...
His flame's leaking.
I'm cold. Number 7? Where... I can't see a thing.
Sagiri, what just happened?
Number 4 has given his life to the Pharaon.
Oi, you better explain yourself.
The Pharaons are powered by life's flames. The flame clocks that impel them are synchronized to those of their passengers.
Wait, did you say flame clocks? Does that make the Pharaons...
Indeed. The design differs, but you could see them as functionally identical to Pharaonesis. In addition, Pharaon flame clocks are fitted with the function to disengage the limiters.
Disengage the limiters?
Doing so allows the Pharaon to burn through the flames that fuel it at an accelerated rate, maximizing the unit's power output. Once the limiter is disengaged, a first-term soldier can perform at a level comparable to a colony's commander. That incandescent power is the pith and marrow of the Pharaons, of Colony Zero's might.
But what is Colony Zero to begin with? Who are you? Who are its soldiers?
You could say we are those who work behind the scenes of this war. Battlefield manipulation, inciting sedition, information control, elimination of third-party forces. It's all due to our ceaseless thankless efforts that this war can continue unabated, and each life's fate arrives as ordained. In other words, we maintain the fabric of the world. That is the duty which is our pleasure to fulfill.
Nothing but empty words. That's the reason you put your men in those things.
Well, mate, you just showed us your whole ass. I knew you didn't care about the lives of your soldiers after all.
Preposterous! I treasure their lives above any other good. They are to me the most exalted substance. Their immaculate lives, sacrificed in service to the world, permeate it and form the basis of the eternity we Mobius covet!
Stop it.
Protecting my innocent lambs whose souls lubricate the gears of the world through a sublime sacrifice. That is the highest calling! Isn't it the loftiest vocation conceivable? Surely you must agree.
Shut up already!
I must beg your pardon. Have I said something to incur your displeasure?
Snuff all of that and snuff you! How dare you! How could someone like you think for a second you treasure Sagiri? You have no right! We'll bring you down right here and now. Sagiri and everyone will be free from the flame clocks.
But what in the blazes has brought this on? I told you from the start, I had no intention of fighting you.
Have you lost your mind?
Well, it seems unavoidable now. It seems the negotiations have broken down. Truly regrettable, and yet perhaps inevitable. All Farron units, heed my call. You are ordered to disengage your limiters. Number 7, your orders. Bring all your might to bear and crush the Ouroboros!
Sagiri, listen! You don't...
Compliance. Commencing Ouroboros annihilation.
Sagiri...
I know how you must feel, but for now we have to fight, Senna.
All units fall in and stand by.
What's this?
Consul, a report.
What's the matter, number 7?
Large expenditure of life's flames is forecast if limiters are disengaged for combat. Proposal following analysis of all units' flame totals. Restrict limiter disengagement to unit number 7.
I see.
What? What's she doing? She's trying to get her mates out of fighting.
Number 7, I recognize your unparalleled radiance. It brings you honor. Now behold, by my authority as consul, I order you, all Farron units, disengage limiters.
Sagiri!
That snuffer. Just when I thought he couldn't go lower.
Oh, number 7. Truly you are a marvel. The cry wafting from your spirit, it will water this endless world and make it bloom eternal.
First off, let's deal with these guys.
Yeah. Just wait, Sagiri. We'll get you out of this mess, I promise!
Take them all down. The only way forward is through. The same sorrowful music we got during the console Chris fight. This is not also Senna's side story, but it would be very within your. I would not fault you at all for mistaking it for Senna's side story if that were the case. It's gonna be very obvious who the successor for this class is gonna be. And once again, no hero for this fight. And no overheat for us today, thank you.
Sagiri, please! Just snap out of it! You don't have to follow these orders! Sagiri! You're free to do what you want!
Seki, free to...
Well now. What a curious phenomenon. Number 7, I'm changing your orders. Kill that Ouroboros first. Top priority.
Comply it.
Don't do it, Sagiri!
That's an order, Number 7. Number 7, what are you...
Huh?
Number 7.
Sagiri! Are you okay? Please, talk to me, Sagiri!
Number 4.
Huh?
Number 4. Don't go. Number 7. Will protect. Number 4. Everyone.
Noah, please! For Sagiri! For them all!
Right!
With the Consul's death in the line of duty, Colony Zero's chain of command is broken. Number 7 currently has no duties to perform, and no orders to follow.
That means you don't have to fight us anymore.
However, it is a matter of record that Number 7 took hostile action against Ouroboros. Perhaps you wish to mete out an appropriate punishment.
Sagiri, you did nothing wrong. Really, we should be thanking you.
Thanking? Why would that be?
I mean, before, you attacked the Consul instead of us, so you held back from fighting us, and thanks to that, we were able to take down the Consul. Anyway, that's enough about that. Now it's time to think to the future, right?
I cannot comprehend.
Huh?
Why do you speak to Number 7 that way? Under what orders and from whom? Why did Number 7 disobey orders? Why did I not attack you as instructed? Requesting swift reply. Furthermore, requesting orders.
Sagiri.
Number 7 is confused. I do not know what actions to take.
I know what it's like to feel lost, uncertain, not know where to turn. But even you must have some things you think you'd really like to do, right?
Number 7 does not have thoughts matching that description.
In that case, let's put our heads together. Let's think of things you might want to do.
Is that an order?
Nuh-uh. Nobody's giving you orders anymore. From now on, Sagiri, the only orders you should follow are your own.
The situation described does not conform to the accepted definition of orders.
It was just like a metaphor, or was it a simile?
I really cannot comprehend. But although I cannot comprehend, Sagiri gives orders to number 7. If the circumstances be interpreted this way, then Sagiri, I, may be able to comprehend.
Oh, Sagiri.
Is it odd?
No, I don't think so. I'm sure it's exactly right. Since, after all, you're free now. So, Sagiri, what are your orders for number 7?
Top priority should be to investigate what it is that I want to do. More data must be gathered before this is ascertained.
That sounds very like you, but I think you're making it too complicated. It doesn't have to be just one thing, and it can be anything, really.
It can be anything?
Yep, anything at all.
In that case...
Yes? Did you think of something?
Right now, I think I'd like one of your onigiri, Senna.
By the way, I wanted to ask about the Pharaon. I suppose there's no way to use them anymore.
That statement is incorrect.
Oh, really?
Motive function can be restored by switching to alternative power source using ether cylinders. Power output will be inferior to the original flame clock system, and the limiter can't be removed, but shouldn't hinder combat. I will be able to fight on.
Wow, that's great news. Do you think we can ask you to fight by our side again, then?
Understood. Pharaon Unit number 7 will gladly join Ouroboros Battle Unit.
We'll be counting on you then, Sagiri.
Quest complete. Hero Quest in Humanity. The dark fate surrounding Colony Zero has been lifted thanks to Senna and the Ouroboros number 7. Or Sagiri now ponders the meaning of freedom. 0 experience of 4600 G and 10 soul points.
Ouroboros command structure accepted.
New, I guess technically Mobius hero here. Sagiri, Machine Assassin. Well, I'm gonna say I was speculating that one of these guys was gonna be playable or fieldable as a hero. The heroes are not directly controllable. But in reality, even if you're not hovering over the locked hero icons in the change classes menu, some of the silhouettes are stupidly obvious. Like, it's obvious we were gonna get Kamaravi at one point, and it was obvious we were gonna get some chunky looking robot dude that as soon as I encountered the first one of these things in Mach the Wildwood, I knew we were gonna get one of these eventually. And it's obvious that the class inheritor is gonna be Senna. Boom goes the dynamite. New info acquired, Colony Zero's future. Sagiri's class Machine Assassin, role attacker. Weakens enemies to raise damage, extends debuffs to weaken all enemies.
First, let's talk about all the stuff you might want to do in the future. Affirmative.
we'll do that later. I don't know how much side questing we're gonna do before we take on Mobius here. Definitely gonna be focusing more on hero quests than anything else. Ah, the big one standing in the back with Sagiri in the lineup. That's a cool one there. We now have every hero available to us except Best Girl. However, we now have number 7 Sagiri available to us. And in the classes, yeah, there's no way that silhouette was going to be anything other than one of those big chunky Ferronis boys, or yeah, those weird Levnis looking things. Now we know they're called Pharaons. And the male attire seems to be loosely based off of the Pharaon armor. Let's check out what Senna looks like in it. And definitely based off of Sagiri's attire. They do have a male version of this, but maybe they didn't want to use that for the boys. And now gives us more classes to spread around to everyone. Oh yeah, Noah is so close to Signifier, he's D ranking, but unfortunately we're fighting things too low level to really pass around classes right now. So maybe we'll just play around with different things and not worry too much about passing this stuff around at the moment. Oh yeah, I finally just realized something with the classes as for why Mio is the A for Soul Hacker. It's because she is the Mobius Ouroboros hybrid, being our Mio living inside Consul M's body. And Soul Hacker is a Mobius class. Yeah. It's a little weird having this on the other party members. That is it's definitely an interesting look. It's also interesting for the boys who get the Pharaon armor bits there. Definitely not what I was expecting from this class. I definitely was not expecting there to be some tiny little third-termer piloting these things. And it also makes sense why they're so young, as I mentioned before, because, well, I don't really see you being able to fit someone Lanz's size inside, well, something not even twice Lanz's size. And no combo coverage, unfortunate. 100 Shells, though, is another Xenoblade Chronicles X reference in the art name there. Unfortunately, I do believe it will just be on Sagiri's kit and might not transfer over. Tyrant Cross applies a randomly chosen debuff when art hits. The main gimmick of the Machine Assassin does appear to be debuffs, which is unfortunate because of Xenoblade Chronicles 3 treats high-level enemies the same way other Xenoblade Chronicles games do. Well, their debuff resistance is pretty annoying, and debuff resistance down is, get this, a debuff. So you have to break through debuff resistance to land debuff resistance down. So with that out of the way, I would like to thank you all for watching this video, WhalePod. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and sub to the channel if you have not done so already. It costs you nothing more than a few moments of your time and helps me out immensely. If you do sub to the channel, please make sure to ring that notification bell to stay up to date with all my latest uploads. And with that, WhalePod, I have been your Captain Whale. I hope you all are having fantastic days, but until next time, this is goodbye.